Hey, I will go on record saying that I think the Prey 2018 ending is an interesting twist. Because there's a lot of setup throughout the game towards it. It was a simulation dream all along kind of thing, as well as, he did use the alien fun powers too much, it's not a good thing to do. Well, see, that's the thing, is I think if you listen to, depending on the ending there, what, like, you have when you're talking to those guys, or when those guys are talking about your choices throughout the game, they actually don't criticize you, or like they don't, from memory, it's not actually considered a bad thing to use the Tython powers. It's just like, they actually say that it's like, is that it trying to identify with itself? Is that it trying to just like do what was useful to survive? It doesn't actually criticize you for that, because again, they're trying to see, it's like, how human you are. And being like pragmatic is human. It's good. It's like, that's a human trait of like, okay, doing what you need to survive.
I love it when they scream.
Is discussed as a possible bad idea. The negative points are only if you saved them. Okay. I do remember it being more sort of, from my memory, being more neutral. Then again, I almost exclusively play. I almost exclusively play Prey without the armor or without the alien abilities, because it's really satisfying to just go around as like a crazy motherfucker with a shotgun.
A pig's a pig. You're all the same to me.
What's the bat doing here?
Forgot about these guys with the armor. Well, I didn't save them not because I was doing the nice thing, it was the right thing to do. I did it for the rewards because I was playing a game. I killed them all in sheer frustration. Well, that's the thing, is that like even like even if they, again, I think they do say, like, it's like, well, did it save them because it's, again, they're trying to figure out, like, is that good or bad that you saved them? It's like, what are they trying to do? Again, they're trying to just figure out how human you are.
You're safe for
Blah, 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 whatever.
It's Jones.
Gordon.
He wanted to know what was going on in here.
I told Gordon.
Is there something you just need, like, the far-ranging one to get to? Maybe. Cool. There's just a skeleton.
I could use a remote-controlled batarang to trigger switches
Funny how
that are out of reach.
it takes 2.5 hours into the game before they actually tell you about the remote-controlled batarang. Listen, Prey 2018 was the last good game Arcane made. So... so... let me have it, please. Okay, look. Not just putting my feelings in the best terms, but something about the ending kind of irked me. Felt vaguely judged by 5 floating PS5s and my brother I killed the first chance I got. I like it because it gave... Well, I think they do enough to give... Like, there's context in that, like, in that the... What's it called? The, you have all those weird flashes. If you get the one secret ending where you use the escape pod, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Like, and then you realize, oh... And then when you find the ending, it's like, that's what it was. It was about that.
So, Batman, you here for
I
the
thought
cops?
it was an interesting twist ending.
I was only here for Freeze and the hostages. But now, I'm taking you down too.
Ooh, aren't you scary?
See, if Batman had a gun, this would be over.
You're about to find out.
Am I really? Listen, I'm what you might call a collector. If someone wants it, I like to think I've got it. And if I don't have it, I'll get it.
Oh, I just realized his hand
So
is
here's the
bandaged
deal.
up, and it's the one that
Back there, I've
you
got a
break
cap
at the beginning of the
with your
game.
name on
Huh.
it, just waiting to be filled.
The cigar goon, yeah.
As luck would have it, here you are, standing just where I want you. So, what do you think? Are you gonna be a good boy and give up nicely?
You're not giving
I don't
orders
that like
here
the fact that his like
anymore,
monocle is like
Cobblepot.
embedded into his face
I
is
was
just
hoping
I don't know. It
you'd
looks
say that.
fucked.
Look around you. This horrible bunch of psychopaths are all begging to join up with me. But unfortunately for them, I only take the best. And today, best means whoever can kill you. Come on out, lads. It's initiation time.
Drop the combo. Fuck. It's going so well. Don't think, just punch.
I'll kill you, bad freak. It's simple. Get in. Join me.
Oh, I took a hit. Fuck.
You weren't supposed to do that, Batman.
You sent like 20 basic bitch goons. What the fuck was I supposed to do?
You're forcing me to bring out the big guns.
Oh, please, is it one of the fucking Titan? Oh, it is. Great. These fucking assholes again.
Oh, he doesn't look happy to see you, Batman. Good luck.
I'm just going to not pay attention and hope it all went to plan, or whatever the Dr. Evil quote is, where he just like it's like, you're not even gonna watch them? No, I'm just going to assume it all went to plan. I have a gun in my room. Damn it. Ow. Saw that coming.
You don't stand a chance against us.
Ow. Good job. Ow, come on. It swung right over my head. Yeah, I'm gonna level up my combat armor in the middle of combat. Yeah. Oh, full recharge. Yo, cheating. Oop. At least they changed how you have to deal with these guys. It was so annoying in the first game. It was just like, wait for them to charge and then batarang them. It was very, very tedious.
I found Penguin.
And Mr. Freeze, have you located the cure yet?
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought. Penguin has a supply of the Titan formula.
He's got what? How do you get
Oh, hi,
Titan on
Oracle.
Arkham Island? What's going on here? Your suit's bio readings are spiking.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle. Alfred, bring Barbara up to speed.
Of course.
But
I'll be in touch.
I like how Oracle was there the entire time in the first game, and then she shows up like 3 hours in this one. I'm guessing because they were like, oh, we'll have Alfred this time. Jurassic. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I watched the first Jurassic Park like 2 weeks ago for like the first time in a very long time. That movie is still really good. I know, what amazing commentary. The movie that's really good is really good, yes. Isn't there like a giant shark? Giant shark up here. Hold still, hold up. See this? Yeah, the seats, like the pure CG scenes can look a little wonky. There's like only a couple times where you see it like out in the day later in the film, but like when they're camouflaging it with like nighttime, it's actually pretty good.
Stay where I can see you, Batman. You wouldn't believe the fight the old snowman put up. Still, I got what I wanted. That's all that matters.
See, like that first part with the Brachiosaurus, it's like, yeah, the CG's not great, but what it makes, or what makes up for it is like the grandness of the shot and the music. It's like, oh, wow.
When you're done in here, feel free to join me in the Iceberg Lounge so I can kick your ass again. Enjoy the Popsicle.
And then any of the parts where they use like the actual animatronics, it looks fucking great. The animatronics all look so good. The part with the T-Rex, of course, but I think of like the part with the sick Triceratops.
The ice looks unstable.
That shit
I
is
need to
like
move slowly. Take my time.
That shit's so cool.
Help me. Over here, please.
The raptor head coming through the bars of the bunker.
Hold on.
Oh god, they added another slow walking
You should
part,
be
like
safe
the
here.
first game.
Thank you.
Are you from the 13th precinct? Where's the rest of your team?
There are 2 more guys in this room. Penguin froze them up, then went after me. I ran and... Well, I
Okay,
guess
yeah, you got it. Go find the other ones.
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? Meet Tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful? Not me, that's for sure. He's like a mobile garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that tank just vanishes. Poof. Problem gone.
The undercover cops need my help. If I leave them in the ice, they'll freeze to death.
Like, can I just leave them in the ice? That'd be funny. Oh, okay, so I get it. Alright, fine. Fuck. What the fuck is this museum supposed to be? What is going on? Like, is this meant to be a fish tank? Or is this something that Penguin did?
He stole it from Mr. Freeze. I'm getting it back.
Yeah, how did he import a but, like, is it that this is, like, a weird exhibit? Wait, where'd the other guy go? Oh, whatever. Oh, he's here now. Cool. Oh, this fucking room.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
No worries, Mr. Camouflage. We've got it covered. Freeze's suit is in the case. I'm looking at it now.
You better, son. Batman's on the way, and the last time I saw him, he didn't look very happy.
He's not getting past me and the boys, sir. The suit is safe.
Tell the boys there's an extra 100 grand in it for whoever brings him in alive.
Very generous, sir. Consider it done. Listen up. Penguin wants the bat brought in alive. There's 50 grand in it for the one who doesn't.
You may as well pay me now.
Like how he says there's 100 grand and he tells the other guys that there's 50 grand in it for them.
I'm lost, one, you idiots. Let's end it there.
Penguin gave an order.
How many left?
Over here! Now! I found someone!
5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wake up! Do you hear me? Wake up!
Tiger Day! I got him! He's over here!
doing it the stupid, violent way.
Find him now! Come on, wake up! Damn it, he's out cold.
How are we gonna get out of here, man?
Leave them.
Batman should just drop down there and then just eat the guns and then beat them all up.
I'll cover the bridge.
Do I need to remind you that I will personally choke the life out of everyone who's let me down?
Where's he gone? Someone tell me where he is.
I'm one man down. That's not good, is it? Still, I'm sure the rest of you will do your best not to disappoint me.
You
My
heard what the
anti-gun bat
Penguin said,
thing.
right?
Yeah, why doesn't he just like make up a thing that like stops all the guns from? I don't know. I know it's like, I know how guns work. You can't just like make them not work. So.
Oh no! You too? Oh God, wake up! What's wrong? Too scared to show yourself?
Stay quiet, and you'll stay
I'm
safe.
running out of patience. You're running out of people. Let's see what runs out first.
Riddler, talk.
Oh, crap. Okay, I just help him out.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, he actually just
What's
dropped the
happening
fucker.
there? Have you lot stopped Batman yet? What about Freeze's suit? Answer me!
You're free. I did it.
You are looking at the world.
No sign of Freeze, just his suit. He can't survive without it. I need to find him before it's too late.
Hey, Batman. Over here. Hey, where are you, Batman?
A group of aliens just developed a magnetic weapon thing that expanded the bullet casings, causing them to jam.
I saw you clear the road.
Yeah, I guess. Again, it depends on like, you know,
My name's
again,
Tom.
conceivably that would
You're
work
part
if
of
you could
Gordon's
make
strike
such a
team.
device.
I've seen your file.
You know.
You have? I mean, yes, sir. Cobblepot's turned this place into a fortress.
Like maybe I don't know. Well,
Someone
yeah,
ratted
the
us out.
first
I mean,
round, like
boys
the
got
round in
grabbed,
the chamber,
brought here and beating the crap out of
if the casing like
safe
swelled,
now. There are just 2 more of you unaccounted for.
Have you tried the iceberg lounge? Cobblepot
like
like
the
to take us
first
in there and
round would
beat us up
fire
some more.
maybe,
We're lucky.
but it wouldn't
That's
do.
where they
I don't know. It could be pretty. It could
Hey,
be
listen up.
dangerous, I
In case
guess.
you didn't notice, Batman just saved our asses.
But then yeah, the subsequent rounds would probably jam trying to feed.
Well, what about the
But-
bastard that did this to us?
Grab guns, hold up here.
Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Maybe it wasn't just the casing, it was the whole bullet. Can't quite remember the specifics about a sci-fi show where the writers certainly do not know how guns work. Oh, it's my favorite trope. My favorite trope is when people don't know how guns work. Like, guns are so ubiquitous in, like, almost every form of media. Like, in any sort of fiction, like, guns are, like, present almost in some form. And if you're doing like fantasy, like sci-fi laser guns or whatever like that, or advanced futuristic guns, then you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, sure,
What are you waiting for?
you can do like, you know, make your own garbage up.
What's he doing? He's got some kind of computer thing.
But like when you're using real guns or things that are like close to real guns, it gets really Reptilia. That's a fun song. I like that song. Do 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 do.
You need your mommy. How do
Mine is watching someone trying to hack a system. Yeah, I don't know enough about like hacking, but I know enough like that it's like, yeah, this is probably not realistic to how hacking works. I'm in. But yeah, I was saying, like, if you're gonna use real guns, like, just like Google a fucking video, look up the Wikipedia page on how a gun works, please. There typically isn't two people angrily typing at each other and one of their computers explodes. I bet you love the movie Hackers. I'm gonna download some RAM. Has anyone ever actually done the download more RAM thing? Like, I thought that's like almost like ironic, like, you know, doing the, oh, you know, download more RAM.
I shall slice you into pieces.
Hi, Steve Blum. Ow.
I'll cut off your mask for the pink. How can you beat me? Kill you. You die.
What was I gonna say?
I know you work for Riddler.
When people like when in fiction they don't know like a single thing about firearms.
There was never any doubt in my mind.
I don't know, like you see a lot of stuff, or like just like a lot of like, you know, okay, like muzzle sweeping people with guns is something you see a lot in fiction, and like that's okay if the character doesn't know how to use a gun, but like a soldier muzzle sweeping people, or like someone, you know, finger on the trigger, or stuff like constantly doing things like cocking the gun. Muzzle sweeping? Do you not? Are you asking me what that is? Never heard of it. Okay, muzzle sweeping is when you just like your like character is holding a gun and they're just like waving their arm around and they're just like they're sweeping the muzzle over people. You know, they're like the end of the gun that the bullets come out of, and they're just like pointing it in any direction. You know what I mean? You know, because like I said, that's the part where the guns, the bullets come out of. Like you, well, no, not spray and pray. Like it's like you have to be aware where the muzzle is pointing, and don't, even if you're not shooting, don't point it at your friend. Don't like aim it at someone's head, or like move the gun around and just like wherever, you know, you got to make sure you know where your muzzle is pointed and you keep it somewhere safe. If you're you know, if you're holding the gun, it's like best to keep it sort of down. You keep it down, pointed toward the ground, you know, at an angle, like a way that, like, you know, and when you're conscious of where you're moving your hand that's holding the gun, so that you're not aiming at something you don't accidentally want to, you know, you don't want to shoot accidentally. Like, it's the idea of, yeah. Again, gun, never, it's one of the,
Where is it?
it's one of the, what's it called,
I want Cobblepot. He has my suit, my weapons.
it's one of, like, the rules of, like, a firearm is never point a gun at something you don't intend to
You
destroy.
need to stay focused on that cure.
So
or
don't
innocent people will die.
control where you're shooting, because, again, guns are dangerous.
I cannot complete my work without it. I must have it.
But then a bunch of other stuff, too, that, like, they do in fiction where it's, like,
Everything.
everyone cocking guns for no
Penguin is
reason.
protecting himself with your ice gun. How do I get past it?
Do I look like a fool? Why would I tell you that?
Because if I can't get past it, I won't help you get your suit. Think about it, Victor. You don't look well. If you're gone, what will happen to Nora?
Leave my wife.
What will happen to Nora, the protagonist from Fallout 4?
Don't let this situation fool you. We are not friends. No!
Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Stop! There's a security override chip I built into the suit to stop anyone using my.
This sounds so
weapons
experienced. Wow, he
against
must
me.
have a lot of guns at his house. What are you trying to get me?
Why don't you go get
I don't.
security
I
override and figure out a way to
am a
stop
purely academic
It's been a pleasure.
person who knows guns. I have
Keep thinking
literally.
about that cure. I'll get you your suit back.
I have literally never held a gun in my life. Cyber was the Fed all along. You're all you're actually, none of you are, no, you're even worse than feds. You're just like figments of my imagination. None of you are real. I'm not even streaming right now.
It looks like the ice is beginning to thaw.
Hello, Batman. Can you hear me? Course you can. Thought you'd like a little entertainment to go along with the ice skating. Tell him your name, son. Yeah? Screw you.
Don't trust them. They want your
still got
shoes.
some life in 'em. Good. Let's hear him squeal. What you're hearing is the sound of an undercover cop having his fingers frozen to sub-zero. Hello, Batman. I know it's you. What? You're mine, Batman.
I need
remember
to
this
collect
part
the
being
security override
stupid.
From Freeze's suit to
Oh,
disable
I gotta go back to
gun.
Freeze's suit. Fuck me. God damn it. I love backtracking. It's really fun, especially when there's not just like a hallway I have to walk down. I gotta tap the fucking A button. Having his fingers frozen to sub-zero. Hello, Batman.
So that's the famous freeze suit.
Unfortunately.
His suit in this, I don't know anything about Mr. Freeze, but like, you know what this suit reminds me of?
When I leave here, wait
It looks
10
a
minutes,
lot
then get
like
this over to
the
Freeze. He won't be dangerous.
No problem, Batman.
it looks a lot like the, who the fuck is he? Oh, that's one of the cops I rescued in here earlier. This suit looks a lot like, if anyone's played XCOM 2, there's an alien type called the Andromedan that has like a very similar environmental suit. And they look very similar. With like the big helmet with the big viewing screen. Very big and bulky. Every once in a while, I have like the thought of wanting to play, to do an XCOM 2 playthrough, but then I remember that that's like 70 hours of game.
Military-grade thermal imaging.
And then when you start getting into like the later levels, you're like, some of the later missions are like 30-40 minutes a pop. That game gets pretty fucking long. How about 1? I don't know if I can go back to 1. It's one of those weird things. I'm such a sucker for it, where usually if the sequel is good, I always end up just going back to play the sequel instead of the original. You know, it's like, yeah, like if I was gonna play Dark Souls again, I probably wouldn't waste my time. Well, not waste my time, that's unfair. I probably wouldn't play 1. I would definitely not play 2. I would not play 2. I am not one of those people who thinks that Dark Souls 2 is like a fucking hidden fucking classic. It's actually the best in the series. No, 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 no. But yeah, I would go back and play Dark Souls 3. And then it's kind of the same with XCOM. It's like, I don't know if I could go back and play XCOM 1. XCOM 1 is cute. I will say that. It's got a lot of... It's got some... I think especially with the expansion, with Enemy Within, it's got some interesting things. The cybernetic soldiers, the things like that. But I do think it's also like very simplistic compared to 2. Oh no, it's a shark. It's a great white shark.
Don't you give up. Oh, still, Batman! Hey, still, you wonder!
Look at all these little ice pellets. Look at all these ice pellets. Oh my god, this feels like... I feel like this would make a game melt in 2000... or a console or a computer melt in 2011. Look at that. Look at all them physics-enabled ice sharks.
I'm too far away. The override won't work this far away.
What?
You're finished, Cobblepot.
No, I'm sorry. Please, don't hurt me.
I can't guarantee that.
Me neither.
Oh fuck, right, there's a boss fight. Oh god.
I tried to help you, Batman. I gave you the opportunity to end this and walk away, but oh no. You had to be the big man. Well, guess what? From up here, you look pretty small.
I'm up here, you look pretty small. Thank you, Nolan North. Your check is in the mail.
Oh, don't look so sad. I've got a little surprise for you down there.
This is more of a comic thing than a games thing. I always prefer when Batman is designed to look more lean and lithe than a brick shithouse. I was gonna say this series does make him like, you know, it kind of, I don't know, like in the very beginning of the game, I kind of mentioned something about that. The very beginning of the game, there's like 10 minutes where you're Bruce Wayne, and even as Bruce Wayne in like a suit, he looks like an insane jacked brick shithouse, and it's like, yeah, I get it. He's like a rich billionaire playboy who could probably afford to, like, you know, work out and have like a, you know, all the stuff for like a trainer and a, you know, a fucking chef and all that, but it was still like, oh, I remember what we're supposed to do here. We're supposed to do this. We're gonna do the explosive gel stuff on these. Fuck. Can I mulligan this?
What the hell are you doing? Enough with the bloody explosives! I made it!
But I'm saying, like, it's like this jacked brick shithouse millionaire guy, and he's like, you know, it's like he's suspiciously built.
Son of a bitch can take.
He's basically Bat Brick at the Ben Affleck. I've not seen like any of the Snyder films, the Snyder DC stuff. Okay, I gotta ask, what the fuck is Solomon Grundy? What is this man?
Good job, that bug is immortal. Those things are antiques! Leave them alone! Stop that!
I forgot who he was. Well, because we were just talking about Dark Souls a second ago, and I'm like, this guy feels like a Dark Souls boss. I could see me fighting this guy in Dark Souls or in Elden Ring. Maybe even Bloodborne. This could be actually a Bloodborne boss. This would be like a weird experiment. Oh, I love tapping an A button. Oh, I love tapping the fucking A button. Repetitive strain injuries are my favorite part of video games. Fuck. Oh, God. What the fuck are these things? No. Bartman, is my health like glitched? What the fuck is happening? He's a zombie with a load of mythology about him. He mostly exists so Batman can kill something because he just keeps coming back.
Just you and me left. The bat versus the bird.
Oh, and now he has a fucking... He has a... What is clearly a multiple grenade launcher, but it's firing like fucking rockets. Break his other hand. It would be funny.
Where is Cobblepot?
Well, look who it is. Mr.
Enough. Freeze. Enough.
Of course.
You will regret what you did, Mr. Cobblepot.
I like how... I don't know. Well, I guess we have to, because we have to have Freeze work with us, but like giving him back his super cold suit seems like a mistake.
There isn't one.
What?
Perhaps I should elaborate. Creating an antidote to the disease that afflicts the clown was easy. Unfortunately, the cure degrades too quickly. It needs a restorative element, some kind of reforming enzyme. Without it, it breaks down before it can help its host.
I've seen this before.
Finding a suitable enzyme is not the only problem. It needs to be adapted, bonded to human
Science.
DNA. That will take decades. Time.
Well, die without it. Well, we can keep him in the fridge. Give him those little things he can plug it into his chest until he makes the cure, and then give him back his... Or I don't know.
What?
Put him in jail.
His name is Ra's al Ghul.
Bring him to me. All I need is a sample of his blood. It is your only hope.
Ra's al Ghul is dead.
Then you and the clown are doomed.
Not exactly. I need someone to tell me where the body is. Then I can go wake him up.
Blasphemer! You are not worthy to speak of the great Ra's al Ghul.
You are a fool,
Wait,
Batman.
in also it kind of holds more cards here than Batman.
No,
okay,
Victor.
fair.
If Ra's al Ghul is in Arkham
Isn't
City,
wasn't
I now
okay?
have
Here
a
we go.
trail right to him.
5 degrees of Fallout. I'm pretty wasn't in the Nolan Batman movies. Wasn't Ra's al Ghul Liam Neeson? Liam Neeson is your father in Fallout 3. There you go. Boom. Completely fucking just ran out without taking the blood sample.
Oracle, change of plan. I'm going after the League of Assassins.
Why? What have they got to do with all this? Oh, wait a minute. Is this about Ra's or his daughter?
Penguin had one of the League's assassins imprisoned in the museum.
Why did she say
recognize
that
the
with such,
insignia.
like, I don't
She's
know.
a member
I don't
of
know anything
Talia's
about
elite
Batman,
guard.
so...
I knew it. What is it about that woman that makes her instantly the most important person in your world?
Talia is not the goal, Barbara. I've uploaded Freeze's unfinished cure. It looks to me like
Do you
the
think, like,
answer is...
you
Found
know,
in Ra's al Ghul's blood.
Batman, do you think it would be smart, it's a smart idea to just, like, use people's, like, first names and such?
Don't let her get in the
Like,
way
when you're
again.
just, like, walking around talking? Oh, I guess that person that Batman talks to is, like, some chick named Barbara. Huh. I know it's a common name, but, like... Batman has multiple flings with her in the past, point when he's almost gotten himself killed over her.
I see you have sent a data request on the League of Assassins to the Bat computer. Oh, and another equipment request. Did you ever consider a bigger belt?
I did. Too heavy. Slowed me down. Let me know when it's here.
Can anyone hear me? Over. I hear you. It's chaos here.
I guess we'll tap off the fucking armor. Heat signature conceal. Ooh, that could be useful.
Boss has vanished. What? Where'd Penguin go? No idea. One minute he was all, Batman's going in my trophy case. The next, nothing. Zip.
Oh, fuck, right. I gotta track the blood.
You
Whoops.
think he's dead? Did Batman kill him? Have you been back to the museum? The museum's locked down. Those undercover bitches have taken over. I knew we should have killed him. So what's the plan? Lay low. See any of Joker's crew? Kill him.
It's the freaking bat!
It's the freaking bat. That's what I wanted to do. Yep, that was what I wanted to do, was jump off that ledge.
I told you it's Batman! Get out!
Good night, Cyber. Thank you for being here. Always appreciated.
We'll be quick.
Trying to out me as a fucking Fed or whatever. You're the Fed. Everyone's a Fed. Good night. Depending on the timeline canon, she drugged him, raped him, bore his child, then eventually dumped the kid on his doorstep. A lot of people do not like her. Bats is still kind of okay with it sometimes. He's like...
Don't make me hurt you.
This Batman, like, is... I hate to use the term. Does he simp for her? %, he does. Well...
Do not attempt to escape from
What's is it? I might actually be like. One second. It's.
any attempted escape with extreme prejudice.
I immediately thought of the perk from Fallout New Vegas. There's a Cherchez la Femme, which it's given birth to one of the least popular Batman characters. Cherchez la Femme literally means look for a woman. And it's usually in the context of like a piece of fiction. If there's something causing a problem or like an issue, especially in a romantic context or like a mysterious context, it's usually a woman. It sounds like this character is kind of that for Batman. Where am I going? Oh, fuck. I'm supposed to track the fucking blood. God damn it. Damian Wayne.
I don't get it. Penguin should have been in touch by now.
I'm telling you, Batman's got him. No way.
Yeah, how the hell would Batman be able to get into the museum? That place is locked down tighter than my mother on prom night.
What the hell does that mean?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I do.
That was a scan in the first game. Scanning the Wayne building. So I beat these guys up, and this is kind of where I lost the fucking trail, because I'm not paying attention.
I think we touched a raw nerve there. What's the deal? Is your mommy the town bike?
No.
I bet she is.
If you must know, on her prom night she got a little drunk.
I told you.
She got a little drunk and killed her classmates. Butchered them all with a potato peeler.
What?
So on prom night, we try to make sure she's tied down. You happy?
I guess.
Same in the setting to a strong degree. It's always Talia or Selena in that context. Look for a woman. Oh god, fucking going around and like if you're doing like just like a little bit of combat with the Batman vision, the detective vision, it's not that bad. But going around like the whole game world like this actually kind of makes me dizzy.
The blood trail has run out. The only way I'm gonna find that assassin is to locate more evidence.
Hey, look, more evidence.
Do not attempt to access the perimeter wall.
The only way to find Raish is to get a tracker on that ninja. I'll need to get in close.
Oh, you're that ninja. Listen, I don't like Metal Gear, but I played the first one. And a little bit of 2, and a little bit of 5. And that's it. How did she not feel that?
You only continue to live because the great Ra's al Ghul allows it. Call him off.
I can take her.
Stand down.
Dude, she has a sword to his neck.
Do not follow us.
I didn't need your help.
Really? That's not what it looked like from where I was standing.
I had it under control. Why did Alfred send you?
He was worried about you.
Take this, get it analyzed, and start searching the hospitals and emergency rooms. Anyone with this blood in them
Oh
will be
yeah,
dead
right. I
within
forgot about.
24
I forgot
hours.
it took
Whose
this
blood is it?
long for him to do something
yours,
about
isn't
that. It's been like an
Go to the
hour or
hospitals
two
and
in
come back.
universe.
You need my help here.
I can handle it. You're needed in Gotham. Things could get worse, much worse.
Remember,
You think?
Joker gave him like.
Strange really knows who you are.
Again, the joke is too
What
easy, but like
happens if he
Joker gave
tells
him
everyone?
AIDS.
How will you?
Trust
AIDS
me,
cancer.
I'll find a way.
Oh, the fucking line launcher. This stupid fucking
If you
thing.
need me, you know where I am.
I know. Now go.
Which is that Troy again? It could be. Guy does the voices. So they're like, how many? Which Robin is that? Because hasn't there been like 37 of them? Tim Drake. Oh, boo.
Catwoman take him down?
Heard him. He's coming back. No one knows how, but he will.
Oh, fuck, where is it? Oh no, I don't know where the fucking thing is.
Out of this place in one piece. I'm heading to There's all kinds of crap going on down there.
Yes, it's Troy again. Again, this was 2011. This is like prime time. What year did BioShock Infinite come out? I don't know. Oh, whatever. 13. God, that game was so fucking disappointing. I remember really liking BioShock Infinite when it first came out, and then I never played it again. I finished it once, and then it just never played it again, and I think that says
I've got
enough.
malfunction on a camera in Sector 2.
That, I think, says enough about the game. I've played BioShock 1 fucking 30, 40 times. I played BioShock 2 probably at least like a dozen times. Like, BioShock 2 is nowhere near as good as 1 in a lot of ways, but it's not a bad game, and it is much better than Infinite. I think Infinite Infinite's so weird in how it like went up its own ass with a lot of the it went up its own ass with a lot of the themes of like, oh, it's like different universes and stuff like that, where what's it called? Where like BioShock 1 is just like, it's like much more simple. It's a much more understandable plot about, not understandable, just like a simpler plot of like, this guy has his own ideology and here's how it goes horribly wrong. Did I do a stream of it? No. Not recently. I streamed it like... that would have been like pre... That would have been pre-VTube days. So like that would have been like over a year ago. What did... I streamed like... I have streamed a lot of like iSims, so... I guess if I had to say what I do stream is RPGs, first-person shooters, and iSims, whatever the fuck those are.
Oracle, I'm heading underground. Below the surface, Gotham's a maze of old steel and ironwork. My signal may get weak. Try and stay locked on.
Rerouting additional satellite coverage now. Good luck, Bruce.
How the fuck would a satellite help underground? You stupid? Hey, I'm going underground. My signal might get bad. I'm going to reroute a bunch of satellites. You know those things that are explicitly not underground? Oh, I have the fucking... the Lin launcher. I can do this now. Make a build with multiple ways of approaching targets, I guess, is a decent description. I don't know how... it's a very, like... I feel like it's like that old saying when it was like... There's like a... I think it was like a U.S. A U.S. I want to say Supreme Court, like, thing about pornography years ago. And, like, the way... I don't know if it was a judge or someone, but they said it's like, how do you know something's pornography? And it's like, you know it when you see it. And I think that's how you describe iSims. You know it when you see it.
Joker's got his crew
Deus
moving
Ex,
through the sewers,
iSim.
hunting down
System
what's
Shock?
left of Penguin's thugs.
Maybe not one. System Shock 2 is an iSim. One I don't think is. It's more of like a dungeon crawler. Bioshock? I would say Bioshock is like a light iSim.
This is not going to be easy, Dark Knight. What number comes after 3 when the night...
I'm just gonna fucking... Prey... Yeah, there you go. Prey's an iSim, definitely. Prey is like 800% an iSim. Would the more recent Hitman games count as iSims? Oh, you have to stand on the thing, right? Well, whatever. Thief? Yeah, Thief, I would say, is like a iSim adjacent. Yeah, I could see that, definitely. I'd say Thief is pretty close. Stealth puzzle action, I guess. Maybe like iSim characteristics. That's what I mean. It's a very nebulous term. Okay, here's the thing. If you had to describe a game like... Let's use Deus Ex, because I think like Deus Ex is like probably the best example of something a lot of people would agree is an iSim. If you had to describe Deus Ex in a way that... You have to describe what it is without saying iSim. How would you describe it?
Never trust a merc.
iSims also have like really strong narratives a lot of the time. Yeah, it's mostly true. I don't know, like, would you describe System Shock as having like, well, I guess there's like a pretty strong narrative, but there's like, it's weird because like System Shock doesn't have like any other, it has characters, but it doesn't have like, outside of like Shodan, you're never really interacting with anyone. You know, Deus Ex has like a ton of like you're talking to NPCs and other people and stuff. It has all the world building. I get, yeah, it does. You have all. It's System Shock was the game that essentially invented the what's it called? System Shock invented the audio log in a game, pretty much. It was like the first game I think to do it, the first System Shock, and System Shock 2 like expands on that, where you trip over an audio log every like 20 feet, you know, explaining what the fuck happened to whoever on the ship. You know, before, during, and after the events that took place before your character was up and about. It's a hard genre. Does anyone ever like to do, like, I know it's stupid to ask, but it's like, like, what was like the last, I don't know, like, I know like, so many companies are saying like, we're going to have, we're making an iSim, and then it never comes out, or it's never as impressive as you would hope. Might as well finish up the armor. Oh no, Batman has a headache.
Are you alright? Did something happen? All the readings from your system just went red.
Just give me a minute.
Just give me a minute.
I'll be all right.
iSim.
No, you won't. Hurry. You're running out of time.
No, not a SIM card. Immersive Sim. Immersive Sim is a game that nobody knows how to define. What does Google AI say that an immersive sim is? Is a video game... Oh, it considers it a video game philosophy... video game design philosophy, not a genre, that emphasizes player agency by simulating a believable world with consistent systems that allow for multiple solutions to problems.
Man, what's in these things? Guns.
If I had to describe it without saying iSim, I'd say it'd have to go with a choice-based mechanical design game, often with a preference for stealth, narratively strong, compelling, usually involving dramatic twists, heavy reliance on repeated playthroughs. See, like, I don't even know, like, if I would necessarily... I would agree, like, okay, multiple options would be the big one to say. Like, definitely, like, multiple options. That's, I think, something that there's a lot of player... Again, my favorite word, God, you're gonna... When my Fallout video comes out, which it's almost done, surprisingly, you're gonna hear the word player agency and player choice a lot.
Too busy wetting your bed to learn something?
If you bother learning something,
definitely say player agency is a big thing in an iSim, letting the player have multiple approaches.
Old Gotham. There was some kind of
I do like this Google AI thing isn't bad. Players, it's like simulating a believable world with a consistent systems that allow for multiple solutions to problems. Use their abilities to interactive environment to approach objectives in creative ways, leading to emergent gameplay that may go beyond the developer's explicit design. These games often blend elements of RPGs, stealth, first-person shooters, encouraging exploration and player-driven storyteller over narrative paths.
Yeah, I heard everyone died.
Is Dishonored an iSim?
That's your explanation? Some kind of accident? Batman's here.
I'd say Dishonored is. I'd say it's like a more combat-focused iSim.
You're gonna die.
Oh, fuck, that was a rough one. Combo grabbed his head in a headlock and then threw him into the wall head first. That's Batman, that could kill someone. I hope you know.
Oracle. It looks like Joker is sending his crew down to steal weapons off the Tiger Guards.
That's not good. Those guys are armed with the latest military weapons. If Joker gets his hands on that stuff...
Is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines
I
an
won't let
iSim?
him.
I would say it is. More RPG-like, but it's definitely an iSim. Until, like, the last third, and then it's nothing but combat, because the game wasn't finished.
Someone in this room is using a signal jammer. I'll need to neutralize him so that I can scan the room for targets.
I don't know what's going on here.
Can I have her?
No, you got the last
It's got the stealth, exploration, multiple paths to objective, but it's lacking in player choice for playstyles and story.
What are these things?
Ow.
Military grade interference.
Well, I'd say you do have player choice in that there are usually multiple ways to progress through it on a Dishonored level. And there's also, like, do you want to go quiet or do you want to go loud? Do you want to go lethal or do you want to go non-lethal? Do you want to run in with your pistol and shoot everyone and hit everyone with your sword, or do you want to, like, be a ghost? Like, that's one of my favorite things to do in Dishonored is, like, don't get seen by anyone ever.
Just do me a favor, huh? Don't try to run. I'd hate to have to punch you. You got such a pretty face.
Time to die! I got him! He's over! Get over and find him! There's someone stuck up here! Get over here!
I see what you're doing. How are you going to use those things if they're not here?
Okay, so according to the Google AI, this is one I'm not really sure I would agree with. Is Alien Isolation an iSim? The loud approach is kind of dull mechanically. I would disagree. I think there's plenty in Dishonored. The Call of Survival Horror, I would agree too. I wouldn't call that iSim. I think Dishonored has a lot of choice in terms of... Oh.
Go and hide, now.
Like, the combat's got, like, you've got a bunch of different... You know, you've got your grenades, you've got spring razors, you've got your different types of supernatural powers.
Now!
You know what I think I'm going to turn those tips off because they're getting annoying. Whereas those... I don't know, if I turn... Let's see if that turns that off because it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I know to move quickly before vanquish.
He used smoke to get away.
The consumables. I think what's interesting about Dishonored in terms of its combat, like doing the loud playthroughs, is that you're pretty flimsy. Like, you can turn into, like, a storm of swords and magic and guns, but for most of the game, even with, like, health and, like, armor upgrades, you're still very flimsy, and it can be very easy to, like, eat a grenade and just die. Or have, like, an enemy just fucking murk you. So, I do like how it's, like, the combat is, like, very high risk, high reward if you're going, like, in for it.
I'm gonna kill you.
And I think that adds like another wrinkle to the gameplay. Oh my god! Sorry, I just had a fucking flashback to our fucking to the talk about Jonathan Blow and the fucking gameplay. Oh god, stats likes and people talking about gameplay systems and stuff like that.
Talk. Please don't hurt me. I'll talk.
There was I don't know if I mentioned there was like another tweet I saw of like someone complaining about. I don't know, like gameplay loops. Someone was complaining about like gameplay loops as a thing. I think this wasn't related to the Jonathan Blow thing, but someone was like, "Oh, games are so obsessed with their gameplay loop." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Please, I need help here.
Gameplay loops are like every game has a gameplay loop.
Thank God it's you. Please help me.
The reward aspect of that means mechanical satisfaction that I just don't get from Dishonored's combat. That's fine. I like that about Dishonored's combat, is that if you want to go in hard, it's like you can get fucking annihilated if you fuck up because you're outnumbered. Like ultimately, it's like you're fighting like 3 times the amount of enemies, and they all have guns and pistols and swords and grenades and shit like that. You know, and because it's like an iSim, if you start shooting, everyone else kind of floods you, and it can be very difficult to sort of like keep that up. But if you master like the movement and using the magic and stuff like that, you can.
The person in charge here has
it
been
can be you feel really good getting it off.
Looks like you
like
were
wow,
unlucky.
you know, executing a combat.
It seems
Executing
that way.
a combat.
Is it wrong not to feel bad about that? What now?
You need to stay
Let me
here.
find that fucking tweet.
Keep out of
I
sight,
never
and
replied
you'll
to
be
it because I
fine.
thought it was
I'll be
fucking
back.
stupid.
Oracle, it's me. Joker's not stealing the weapons from Strange. Strange is giving Joker the weapons.
Are you sure? Of course you're sure. Why would he do that?
So there was a tweet where some
Maybe
guy
he's trying
said,
to control who runs the
controversial
streets.
game dev take,
I'm going to look into
but
it.
I hate the modern game design and I hate modern game design and the gameplay loop mentality. Too many developers nowadays focus on a gameplay loop like it's a mathematical formula for fun, instead of just making something creative, interesting and creative. Everything's repetitive now. And I feel like that is... I don't understand what that person means, because I would want to ask them, what do you think is an interesting and creative game? And I will bet you money I could find a gameplay loop in that. Like, if, you know, like the idea, oh, interesting and creative. It's like, you do realize that every game, or nearly every game, has a gameplay loop. Has a mechanical thing where a mechanical thing that you do repeatedly over and over throughout the game. Or multiple different gameplay loops, multiple different mechanics. Like, that's how games work. Is he mixing the term loop for a single thing happening over and over again? I don't know. Like you know, like, okay, like I'm playing Batman. The gameplay loop here, one of the gameplay loops, I'd say the major gameplay loop, is you are in a room full of enemies. You have to take them out. And the game broadly has 2 different choices for that. It has the predator sections where you're like what I was just doing here, where you have to stay stealth because enemies are all using guns. And you have to, you know, pick them off one by one using takedowns and inverted takedowns and all this other shit. And then the other type is the more brawl type, where you're just like thrown into a bunch of different enemies and you have to beat them all up while countering them, you know, using your, you know, dodging the knives or beating up the guys with armor. Like, that's a gameplay loop. The game expects you to do that loop repeatedly. He's looking at it from the point where you can only light attack with a straight sword, and that's the game. I don't know, like that's the thing. So someone else quote tweeted that, and someone else said, I really like this take. There's a certain type of game where I feel. There is a certain type of game where I feel this, quote, make addictive gameplay loop, quote, end quote, focus is evolving games into glorified casinos. We are coming to a point where games themselves are disappearing into the background, a carrier for the casino. Example, in some of these games, the only thing the player can do is move while RNG-based mechanics unfold. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm curious what game they're talking about, because I could think of a couple games that they could be talking about. And again, I do like how this person is a total coward and doesn't just name the game he thinks is like bad shit that is just like a casino. If you're gonna call these games out, fucking call them out. I'm thinking he's considering games like no, I'm thinking he's thinking of games like
Everywhere.
I'm thinking he's thinking of games like, I could think of like Clover Pit or, Clover Pit or stuff like the Survivors types games, like Vampire Survivors or like Megabonk, like the one that came out like a couple weeks ago. You know, where you know, and it's like, I feel like that is so fucking unfair to those games, because those games have a lot of mechanical choice outside of just like random number generator stuff happening, like RNG mechanics. You have to choose upgrades, you know, you have to choose, you know, you have to work with what you get randomly and how you know, thing, and you have like choices of different characters that have different effects, you know. In something like, what's it called? In something like Clover Pit, you get the choice of, you know, what items you're gonna pick, or how many spins you're gonna take. Are you going to deposit your cash early, or are you going to save it? Like, there's a lot of things happening other than just like casino mechanics. So, and that wasn't the end of it though. Like, the tweet continued. He goes on to talk about how, like, he goes on to say, like, oh, no shame on those games. More often than I really like them, and they're inspirations in their own right. The systems behind these games are intricate, well-designed, and highly addictive. But artistically, I wouldn't say they do much for me. Which is, like, a really weird quote, because I don't know what the fuck that means. He admits that these games are well-designed. He admits that these games have, like, are intricate. But then he says that they don't do anything artistically for him. Like, what does he mean by that? They have no artistry? He doesn't think they have any artistry? He doesn't think they're art? Like, what does that mean? Story isn't wanky and pretentious enough for him? I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I have to assume.
The assassins must be using another.
You know, he goes on, it's been hard to miss that in the last years the subgenre has exploded, bleeding into all kinds of games, has produced massive successes, sometimes from solo or small developers.
It looks like
and publishers and consumers have taken notice. For a publisher, investing in such a game is a safer bet than a more classic experimental title. Smaller budget and scope, a proven method to get people hooked. If the game looks decent enough, it'll probably sell well. I feel like it's weird for him to say that the publishers have looked into that, because none of these games are, what's it called? None, like, all these games are, like, small titles, like, made by, like, solo devs or very small teams. They're not being made by, like, big developers.
Looks like the data is stored in a
you know what I mean?
Maybe
like, it's weird for him to say, oh, publishers have taken notice. It's like, have they? All these games are, like, released by, like, either solo devs, indie devs, or by, like, completely, like, small companies. Like, I don't think this is going to be, like, a trend, dude. You know, like, oh, this is going to be addicting. Look, 100 hours and fun. Where's the part where... So this is the one paragraph of this fucking essay that I got actually kind of, like, annoyed with. These type of roguelike games have their gameplay loop on display as a main selling point. The core experience or fantasy is almost secondary. What the fuck does that mean? They advertise their gameplay loop as, what was it, as a main selling point is on display. The core experience or fantasy is almost secondary. And it's, like, bizarre, because it's like, what if the gameplay loop is the core experience of a game? You know, and I responded to this by saying, like, I said, that's a lot of words to say you're making games wrong. And then I said, what if the gameplay loop is the core experience of the game? There are games with nothing of, there are games with nothing but gameplay, no story or fantasy at all. Whenever I think of that, I think of games like, if you've ever heard of the game Super Hexagon. Super Hexagon is a super simplistic, or not simplistic, minimalistic, I think is the way to describe it. A minimalistic game about, you control, like, a triangle, and you just have to avoid the walls of, like, shapes as they close in on you. And it has no story, no characters, it just has that gameplay mechanic and music, and that's it. And it's an extremely fun little game. You know, and like this whole, like, I don't like the gameplay loop. And see, like, that's the thing, is that like, games will try to bring people in with, like, the story or the fantasy or the world. A lot of games do. I'd say the most games do. They try to sell you on what the world is. But what keeps a player involved is the gameplay loop, is the gameplay. You know, like, someone, like, okay, let's take the game I'm playing right now. How does this game draw you in? This game is drawing you in by appealing to the world and the story and the characters of Batman. So, Batman, superhero, comics, he's fighting all these bad guys, he's doing Batman stuff, all that sort of stuff. That appeals to you. But what keeps me playing this game is not the fact that, oh, I get to play as Batman or whatever. It's the fact that the gameplay is really good. The gameplay loop is well designed. It's just like the fucking people, like, I don't know, some people on like some people's takes on games are so strange in how it's like, and how one track minded. I'm right, there's not enough sad angry dad stories for him to cry over. Like, it's like they think that like all games, I don't know, it's like you know, it, like that one tweet talks about like, oh, it's just different things for the market and stuff like that, but it feels so much like, oh, well, these games are bad. These games are like, you know, what did he say? Like, highlighting that there's an addiction factor now dominating the game design discussion. It feels like people that this is the first thing you should design, and it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, what he mean. Like, again, does he not, like, are you not allowed to think of the gameplay loop as like the first thing you want to design in a game? Are you not allowed to design a game mechanically first before you design like the world around it? Does he think that that's wrong? Does he think that that's somehow less artistic than designing a game with like, oh, I'm thinking of all the world and the character first? I don't know. It's so weird that they think, like, you know, it's just like they're making different games than you want to make. You know, maybe we're just ranting artists crying about how their darling art form is diversifying again. There's not a right or wrong with this, but it's something we care about. And it's like, I feel like you're being really weird about it. It was such a fucking weird tweet. God, the amount of people who have like these... I can agree with an element of that massive studios make live service games designed to keep player retention as their main focus of development. See, but like, I agree that that's a thing. That's totally a thing, that those like big live service games, or stuff like gacha games too, are all about sort of the player retention and keeping the player, you know, having like your numbers of like how many people are playing and how often they're playing and how long they're playing, keeping that up. But the thing that's, I don't get, or no, that's the thing, is that this person is like not talking about games like that. They're not talking about like live service games. They're talking specifically about like small indie titles, shit like the Survivors type, stuff like Mega Bonk, stuff like, I would say, like Clover Pit, and things like that. Like these small indie games made by like 3 people, a single dev, that are doing extraordinarily well for them, like selling hundreds of thousands of copies and making these small devs millions of dollars. This isn't like a fucking like a big live service game. This isn't like criticizing like Sony for making like trying to make 5 live service games at once. That's what I don't understand. It's like you think that these people would be more with like these supposed artistes and artists, as he calls himself, being like would think that this is a triumph, that a game like, you know, a small indie game could, you know, actually do as well as that. Like, and, you know, that one person alone hammering away at the video game forge, you know, could make something that is super successful, right? I don't know, like, in the fact that it is like
the assembled surveillance footage shows me
the fact that it is like that, it is the one game, like the big guy crying about like, it's like how much of it is sour grape, not sour grapes. How much of it is oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? How much of it is envy? How much of it is like, well, my game didn't do that well, oh, these games did better. Did they make a better game? No, it's because they made they didn't make a better game than I did. No. It's because gamers are stupid, and they made this addicting thing that's addicting, and it's like a casino, and actually, yeah, it's artistically empty. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like it's a lot of fucking bitterness about people who have done better than they have. And I'm pretty sure, like, the guy who it is, he's like an artist and a creator for this like company that made a game that I had never heard of that came out like 3 years ago, which makes me think that it's that this person made a game, was part of a development company that made a game. It didn't do anywhere near as well as they thought or expected, and then they're bitter now that some other guy made like something in like a fucking like a year, and he sold 85 billion copies. Don't know why I thought that would work after all that time. Can I like disarm him with the cryptogrammer? What if I just like face tanked this? The mine responds? Okay. Sure. Thing before, indie dev elitism, because of how they got into the spotlight in the 2010s, a lot of indie games had very mechanically simple design, often platformers, and got famous due to their often sad stories and characters. Think like Braid, Hentai Limo. I think these kind of indie people, now we get a lot, people push interesting mechanics that they don't like. Well, again, I think it's just that, like, again, this person is like, oh, artist, oh, I'm an artiste, this one particular person, I'm an artiste. Oh, these games, they don't artistically speak to me. It's like, again, a lot of words to say you're like, a lot of words to say you're playing game or you're making games wrong. A lot of words to say, well, your games are bad because they're not what I consider to be artistically, have artistic merit. We're gonna, all this sort of shit. And it's like, it's just, I don't know. Again, when you look at the person who talks about, like, it's like this person who, founder of game studio Blast Mode Games, I don't know, fucking, he's a public figure, he's on Twitter. And it's like, I have never heard of Blast Mode Games in my life. And I've never heard of any of their games. And part of me thinks that that's what, like, they've made one game. They've made one game like 3 years ago that I've never heard of, and they're making, I think, a second game in development. And like, I think it's bitterness. I think a lot of it is bitterness that they didn't do as well. That their game that they think is like, that they spent so long on probably, and that they think is like really good, and just didn't do well as like a Clover Pit or a Megabonk or even like a Vampire Survivors, and they're probably like stewing because of that. One of the things, like, and it's funny because the game, I looked at their game, the game they made is called Mighty Goose, and it is a 2D pixel art side scroller, and that's it. It's not like,
you should have listened to my warning. There are no friends to
yeah,
see
exactly.
down
Thank you.
here.
It's like, I was just about to say, it's Metal Slug. I'm probably wrong about thinking the story is Keek has basically made Metal Slug with a goose. And it's like, that's what I mean. Is like, why do you think that your game is more artistic? Like, because it's what, pixel art that you drew with your hand as opposed to like a 3D model?
I recognized your personal guard. It was just a
or is it like
following her?
Please,
like, you did not, you made something, like, it's so funny too, because that person, that game is, if I want to be mean, that game is extremely derivative, because there are so many games that are like Metal Slug, either, Metal Slug themselves, other sort of games that are directly sort of trying to be a Metal Slug, like your game is so much more derivative than, let's say, something like Megabonk. or what's it called? Or Clover Pit. And I'm using those games because indie games, small teams, solo devs. Indie games, small teams, solo devs.
What happened?
High RNG chances. Again, they're cowards, so they don't actually mention the games that they think are artistically bankrupt shit. And I know that they don't say artistically bankrupt, but they cover it. Oh, those games, they're really good and really intricate and really cool, except they just don't speak to me artistically. The developer of a game that is essentially Metal Slug with a goose.
Then let the trial.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, it's fucking... Yeah, it's just, like, again, it just screams at bitterness.
Thousands of warriors have fallen in pursuit of the demon. Would-be successors have proven to be nothing more than children battling the enormity of creation.
I've seen worse.
Nothing can prepare you for what comes next. Destiny
No,
will
it didn't
decide
mean
your
after
fate.
entitled Goose Game year and a half. I don't know, but it's just like, it's so...
Let us hope you are
Again,
correct.
it's like a lot of words to say you're making video games wrong. And again, like,
Your
go
journey
fuck
begins
yourself.
through this door.
Let's get started.
Are you sure, Bruce? Only one man has passed this ordeal.
Are you trying to talk me out of this?
Of course not. I just want you to be certain. When the blood of the demon takes hold, you will be on your own.
Like always.
Then may the spirits be kind.
What a fucking... Sorry. Another rant of just people like... I don't know.
Welcome, detective. I am the great Raish Al Ghul. Before you lies your first demon trial. Simply drink from the chalice. It is that simple. Good. Feel the blood of the
You're not allowed to say
course through
someone is making something artistically lacking when the best you can achieve is a clone of a 30-year-old arcade game while jumping on the fad bandwagon of a goose aesthetic, what others are trying to do.
Your next task is simple.
They
follow me through this.
They don't think that that's
complete. Touch anything.
I don't think they
along
don't
the
think that that's like a thing.
and you will die.
Like, they don't think that they're doing that, but they are. Again, it screams to me bitterness. It screams to me bitterness that they didn't do, what's it called? That they didn't do, their game didn't do as well. And it's like one of those things, it's like, I have not heard of that game in my life until looking that guy up.
These tests prove if you are strong enough to lead my forces, to save this world from the evil that is destroying it.
I'm almost certainly wrong here. Dude's just jealous. Yeah, again, it's funny because you would think that it's like the sad dad game thing where, you know, some guy thinks that the story isn't like artistic enough. That the story doesn't have enough like drama. But no, when you actually look at like how he's just like an indie dev who's made a game that no one's ever heard of. I actually didn't check. Let me check. I know this is a great... Steam charts. Steam... Stram charts. Steam... Charts. Steam charts. Here we go. Let's take a look at... What was it? Mighty Goose? Mighty Goose. Mighty Goose on Steam. How... Ooh. So, Mighty Goose on Steam... All-time peak, 172. So there was 172 people playing his game at peak when this game came out a couple years ago. Let's look at Megabonk. 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 All-time peak 116,000, nearly 117,000. 38,000 people playing as an hour ago. A 24-hour peak of 54,000. Let's look at Clover Pit. Probably won't be as big as Megabonk, but I bet Clover Pit probably did better. Not Clover Pit demo. Clover Pit. Clover Pit. 25,000 peak. 6,000 people playing today. 24-hour peak. So yeah, like, I think that's it. I think he's clearly talking about Megabonk, but again, I assumed at first Clover Pit because it's similar. They're similar kind of ideas, and I think they're both useful. But I do think he's probably talking about Megabonk because he said, "Oh, the only thing you do in these games is you move around while RNG mechanics happen," which to me sounds a lot like Megabonk, in that, like, you walk around a world and it's like a survivor's like. You walk around a world and then you what's it called? Like, you open chests, you gain levels, and you choose upgrades and stuff while trying to, like, you do the auto shooting of, like, fighting enemies. I would say that is, like, extremely rude. Like, honestly, it's funny how the people who do it's one of the things you see on the internet a lot is people will say such fucking rude shit, but since they say it in a polite way, it kind of like goes, oh fuck. It kind of like they think it can, like, they can go by it, like they can pass it by like saying the most rude shit about something, but they say it in like a sort of like a backhanded way almost.
Allowed me to live for 600 years.
Like
imagine the good that
they'll say something, like this guy saying like how, oh, this game, it has all this good stuff, but it's just not artistic to me. Oh, this game, like they say something like so rude of like saying, like, just fucking say that you think the game is bad, that you think these games are shit. Just say it, coward. Don't say like, oh, this game, all you do is you walk around and then RNG mechanics happen. Say that you think the game is bad and the gameplay sucks and that it's garbage. Stop fucking dancing around it.
It is time for you to make the ultimate
People do shit like that all the
decision.
time, where they say things in such like a thing way where it's like, oh, this game is just like, it's just not good. Oh, it's not good. Oh, it's just not artistically it's like, oh, the way that they design these games is I don't think it's good, or I don't think it's right, or all that. There's no artistry and all that, and like people go, oh yeah, instead of going like, wow, that's like a fucking really rude thing to say. That's like are you gonna really back that up? Are you gonna like justify that or anything? Like, and then, someone could be like me and be like, say it, coward. Fucking say it. Say it out loud. Just say you think the game is shit. And they go, oh, why are you so toxic? Why are you so rude? Why are you being so vitriolic? And I'm like, motherfucker, did you read what they said? They said that, like, these entire games that have done extremely well and that are very popular and well received by people, made often by solo devs, they say that, oh, those games are just like bad. They're just like made badly. They're like casinos essentially. They're just RNG mechanics and they're like nothing else. Like, and that they're like artistically essentially, they sort of hide the way they say it. Like, but it's like they're essentially saying that these games are like artistically bankrupt, artistically void. And it's like they've said such vile shit about this game, but since they've said it with like a soft voice and sort of obfuscated their words, just like, it's like you're like, oh man, like, fuck you. Fuck these people. That person, and then like earlier in the week we had the whole fucking thing, or like last week, the thing about fucking like Jonathan Blow talking about games being like stat slop and stuff like that. And I'm like, you fucking people are just the worst.
You have done well, detective. Now, come and find me. Collect your reward.
You can jam firearms. I'm pretty sure if I pick that up, I will never use it. Meh. Dude was so bitter he had to describe it. He had to invent a term to describe a game he didn't like. Literally, no one else. Yeah, I can't like that fucking thing with Jonathan Blow.
I always had faith.
With fucking him talking about how a game like Ball X Pit is like stat slop, and then like arguing that like doing negatives in a game, like negative stats or having like a trade-off is actually bad game design and that you don't need to do it. Again, these like the way that these people think that there is like one correct way to make a game.
It is time.
You know, where you have like, hey, by the way, oh, we can, you know, you don't have to make a game with negatives on a modifier. Like, you don't have to do trade-offs. It can just be positive. You could make your, like, but like, what if I want to do that? Am I bad? Am I wrong? Am I making games incorrectly? You know, like, that's what I don't fucking get. Like, you know, god damn, like, fuck you. Who are you to be the, like...
Allow me to help you.
Ugh.
Use my sword. Take it all.
No.
And that is your final answer?
Oh, yeah. Having put more work into the game means the game is less finished because my brain is too smooth for basic math. Yeah, that one was what? My ball does 80 damage, now it hits more people for 25% less. It's literally impossible. Yeah. You know. Well, I'm curious if he would, what Jonathan Blow thinks of going on to that. What does Jonathan Blow think of a game like Balatro? Because one of the main things about Balatro is that it doesn't tell you whether or not you're going to make the amount you need. Like, you have to essentially just, you know, either do the math yourself or, you know, hope that it's enough when you're putting down whatever cards you're gonna play. I'm curious if he thinks that that's like bad, that it doesn't tell you that. I wonder what Jonathan Blow's opinion is on a game hiding numbers from you, and I can be critical of that, but too, where I agree that sometimes games obfuscate like numbers a bit too much. Especially in a way that it's like annoying. I think like the way that like Bethesda games often will often say like will not have clear ways of explaining certain things in terms of like stats and perks is annoying. But I'm curious what he would think about that. But God, that was fucking. Like, if you want, spend like 20 minutes on Twitter, or when the game cheats, yeah, like XCOM missing with your like 95 or 99% chance, yeah.
Power of my Lazarus pit.
What am I supposed to be doing here?
You should have joined us.
What am I doing?
Your destiny.
Oh. Why of all the items, it's the electric charge gun? Please don't make me rule of 3 that. I don't want to do this again. Oh, god damn it.
give in. Never!
We are fated to rule this earth, to wipe it clean of the scum of humanity. Only we can do this. My father is old. His time is over. Ours is just beginning. Take his blade. Kill him.
So these guys are just like a weird
Accept
cult.
your destiny. Accept our destiny.
You know I can't do that, Talia.
Then, beloved, you will have to die.
You're gonna make me rule of 3 this.
Right.
Our numbers are too great.
Kind of based around a pawn that resurrects dudes every time he dies.
You cannot beat us.
We are Legion.
Our numbers are too great.
We are legion, for we are many. Good thing to name your robot.
Should have joined us.
AI robot.
You cannot defeat us.
Don't make me do the thing with the giant man again. God damn it.
You will suffer.
Ow. Cool. This is a weird fucking fight. I don't think both the boss fights have been strange.
Accept your destiny.
I feel like boss fights are difficult. I know that's like a stupid thing to say, but a lot of games have boss fights and they're just not fucking any good. This wasn't considered a highlight back in the day? I feel like I never liked this fight. Was it considered a highlight because it's like the character, like the two characters fighting? Because the actual fight itself is eh. It's strange, it's weird.
Listen to me, detective, and listen well. You will kill me. You will lead the League of Assassins, because if you do not join us, I will kill the only person you have ever loved.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Do it.
Lol. The character, the build-up, people like the fighting, so this fighting the stand dudes is cool.
Detective. You should have killed me.
Yes, he should have. What kind of a man sacrifices his own daughter? And you?
Don't you want to kill everyone on the planet?
I thought you loved me, Bruce. I thought you were ready to join our crusade.
Talia,
Don't. You two deserve
So,
each other.
not only does he like this lady, but he likes this lady who's part of like a weird cult who wants to kill everyone. Holy shit, dude, really? You could pick any other woman.
I've lived 600 years.
You could pick anyone else.
Mind and body cannot take much more. Each time I enter the pit,
I am frightened of what will come out.
The Lazarus Pit has corrupted your mind. Think about it. If your pit falls into the wrong hands, you'll be powerless to stop centuries of destruction. This is your chance for redemption, Raish. Call off your crusade.
Batman, you know what'd be cool if you had like a gun and you shot him.
Where the hell have you been? I thought you were dead.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Did you find Raish? Hold on. Your suit's readings are back to normal. Are you cured? What's going on?
Raish and his forces are based underneath Arkham City, extracting some kind of naturally occurring chemical he's called Lazarus. He's been using it for centuries, slowly perfecting the process until he was even able to bring himself back from the dead.
And you took some?
He forced me to. Small doses appear to heal most ailments, but even the small
So,
amount
like,
I ingested had a few
why is
nasty side
everything
effects.
named
Prolonged
everything that
exposure
causes people to
has
come
driven
back from the
Raish
dead
over
is
the edge.
Lazarus? There's probably other mythology of someone coming back from the dead. Why
Raish
is it
tried
never
to
called
convince
the
me to use his
Jesus?
kit, but the risks are too
Jesus
great.
came back from the dead.
When I'm done here, I'll need to investigate this Lazarus technology further. I told
Batman
Raish
is kind of crap when it comes
shut
to
his
Talia. I
pit
love these
down.
games, but that's almost pathetic standing Talia after he says, "Why won't you
Unlikely.
join our murder
Raish is
gang? I
addicted
thought
to
you
the pit.
liked me."
I've given him one chance to break that addiction, or I'll be back to do it
Lazarus is
myself.
like, Lazarus is a good middle name. I'd give a kid a middle name Lazarus.
Did Robin get you that blood sample?
Yeah, he's down at Gotham General. It's going crazy there. I'll patch through.
Hey, Bob. I'm glad to hear from you.
It's me. What's happening there?
Bruce, it's not good. Gotham General has at least 30 confirmed cases. There are nearly 50 at Mercy, and it's looking like the pattern repeats all over the city.
I've run a simulation. Joker's blood could be in as many as 2,000 people by the morning. The first
I know a dude
fatalities
straight
are
up called
expected soon
Lazarus.
after
It's a
that.
good name. It's a
I'm
cool
on my way
name.
back to Freeze right now. Hopefully, the blood sample I
There's
extracted
some
from
good
Raish will
names in the
complete
Bible.
formula.
There's a wealth of good names in the Bible. Outside of the popular ones, more specifically, I know like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are very common names, but there's a lot of other ones that are cool.
A glimpse of the future based on an amazing discovery. A discovery that will allow Gotham to rise like Lazarus, becoming a beacon of hope for this world. Are you intrigued?
It's got some incredible ones, from the simple to the more dramatic, I guess. I'm particular to Isaac. I like Isaac. I did name the family dog Isaac, so that's fun. Wait, where the fuck am I going now? I'm lost now. How leave?
This panel is protected using Tiger encryption protocols. I can't decrypt it without access to the...
Okay, I get it. I don't have
Master
the
control
right
program
juice to
Strange
decrypt
uses.
that. Okay, never mind. Steam pipes.
Protocol 10 will commence in 2 hours.
2 hours.
Do you see the way Penguin's guys just ran?
Cobblepot's finished. We just need to wait, regroup, and then head into the tunnels and take out the rest of them.
Can't wait. It'll be a regular shoot.
Sure will. Fly, little birdie. Bang!
Then what? Go back to the steel mill?
Nah. We gotta keep moving through the tunnels and find a way to get to the museum. Take out Penguin.
What if Batman got him?
Punch him. Punch him.
Boom! One man down. It's looking like a rerun of last time.
I'll cover the door. Over here! Now! I found someone!
I got the door!
This music is really fucking good. Holy shit. Ooh, speaking of games and music, I don't know why that okay, I had a weird thought process. I said music, and then I thought of, for some reason, I thought of Mick Gordon, and then I remembered. So there's a game that has literally been in like development hell for 13 years, and it's finally coming out in December, excuse me. And Mick Gordon did some of the sound design for it. And it's a game that I remember like being like, whoa, I can't wait for this to come out. And then fucking almost a decade and a half passed.
Get over and find out who's screaming!
I should probably say what it is. There's a game, it's called, it's a horror game called Routine. Routine. It's a horror game that's like semi-procedurally generated on, you're a person on a moon base. And there's like robots and monsters and shit, and you've got to survive. And there's like, it's got like sort of aliens kind of tech where everything looks like it's in the 70s. And it always looked interesting. It always looked cool. But I don't know if I can trust a game that has literally been in dev hell for a decade. Well, I'll definitely keep an eye on it. It's so weird though, because it's like it was like gone for a fucking like decade, and then I think like a year or two ago it appeared on like there was like a trail. I want to say like maybe a year ago, it appeared again, and there was like a trailer, and it was like on Steam, and then it's like, oh, coming soon maybe, haha, and then nothing, and then suddenly like a day or two ago it's like, oh, by the way, this game's out.
Welcome here. I'm not here to fight you, Croc. Let me pass.
Your scent is different.
I didn't even know Killer Croc was in this game.
I smell death on you. I don't need to fight you, Batman. I just need to wait, and then I will feed on your corpse.
Wait, so you're saying I can't go this way? Fuck. I genuinely didn't know that Killer Croc was even in this. Does he show up again? Does he do anything? I'm as surprised as, yeah, I have never seen him in this game. Was it like a DLC thing? Is that it? It's just like a little cameo? No idea.
They've started using shields. They'll block head-on attacks, but that shield can't protect them from above.
Oh, cool. Fuck that combat takedown. Cool.
Make this hurt.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, why is this like... I'm like, he's switching to... Like, I'm trying to tag the fucking person with the shield, but he just like switches targets.
You're going to die tonight, bitch.
It's again, the health regen mechanics in this game are so weird. I recovered, the combat ended, I got some XP, I recovered some health and like less than half of the armor. But why? Why not just like give me my health back?
You people have two choices. Join up with the Joker and live. Stay with the Penguin and die. Simple.
So, what's it gonna be?
I'm in.
Yeah, me too.
Good. We've got weapons on the way. What?
I'm Batman.
You're gonna die in Arkham.
No, I don't want, like, God, sometimes targeting a specific enemy with a stun is really annoying. I want to target the one with the shield, no shit.
You should run, bitch. You don't stand a chance against us.
Oh, come, like, ugh. Thank you. No, 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 not him. Oh, thanks, game. Really cool.
Citizens of Arkham, as I speak, there is a new inmate entering my facility. The more nostalgic among you will recognize him as Quincy Sharp, Mayor of Gotham and failed warden of a...
Wait. The crazy old man who fucking fucked up royally?
That doesn't sound good, does it?
He became mayor?
I don't get it.
How?
Why would Strange arrange for the mayor to be sent there? Scrub that. How the hell did Strange even manage to have the mayor arrested?
I don't know, Barbara. But I am going to
What did he
find
run
out.
on? It's like, I'm going to run Gotham like I ran the asylum. I'm going to let the prisoner, I'm going to let the Joker take over and cause like 100 people to die. And almost destroy the city. Brain power. Oh, they all have guns. Drop the smoke pellet. Okay, these guys don't know how to use guns, it seems. So that's good.
None of this would have happened if it wasn't for you. No! Please, no!
I want to know all about Strange and how you're tied into all this.
I'll tell you everything. Strange came to me back at the asylum. He told me he had friends. Powerful friends. The sort of people who could make things happen.
But the guy's glasses are fitted very well.
Experiments and work on my campaign. He said his friends would ensure that I won.
Who are they?
I have no idea. I never met them. They funded everything. Money was no problem. All I had to do was set up Arkham City and put Strange in charge. It made perfect sense. The scum of Gotham needed to be punished. It would be my legacy.
I feel like this game does like
Strange
a...
has been removing anyone with evidence against
This
him
game,
and
it's
sending them
like
into
starting it
Arkham
after
City.
Arkham City had become
Enjoy
a thing.
your legacy.
Is like, it's funny because it's like we can avoid the issue of, wait, how the fuck?
Massive spikes on your suit's biometric
How the fuck
Your health.
did they build this place without like, I don't know.
I just had a chat with our old friend
Who the
Quincy
fuck are you?
Sharp. He confirmed that Strange is working with someone else. I'm going to find out who.
What are you talking about? You need to get that blood to freeze now.
I will. I just need to.
No, you don't. You need to go back to the GCPD. Please, Bruce. For me?
I have been watching you, Batman, to see if you are ready.
Eh? Alright, cool. Side quest. I'm probably not going to be doing all the side quests. Or most of the side quests.
Oh, what I hate. Little pieces of crap like you. Look at you, all scared and crying. It's embarrassing. Please. I don't...
Ring, ring. What are you doing, Bats? I thought we were friends, working together and all that. You know, from where I'm lying, desperately clutching at what's left of my life, it seems like you betrayed me and started working with the walking icebox. Well, two can play at that game. Try and get back to that double-crossing snowman in the GCPD without my guys blowing your pointy head off. I double dare you.
This seems like a really stupid idea, Joker, by the way.
Time to
I've got him! He's over here!
Ring, ring! Hey, Bats! I've been thinking. It's probably quite difficult for you to fight your way through Arkham City in your current state. I don't think you need me to remind you that you're dying, right? The solution is simple, really. Stop fighting these idiots. Try a different tactic. Kill them.
That's what I've been saying.
How much do I need to hurt you?
You don't. I'll talk.
That was never in doubt.
Okay, why are all of these fucking phone calls from the Joker playing now? Please stop.
Hi there. Don't go all silent on me. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You just need to get over this non-killing thing. Let's face it, killing is so much easier than putting all that effort into keeping them alive, isn't it?
What's stopping it? I don't know. It keeps freezing back up. It's freeze. He's doing something. You got a backup plan? How are we gonna get in? We're not. I'll tell Harley you said that. What? You heard. Quinn's on her way over. She sounded real pissed.
I don't think Joker's holding up too well. She's coming over to try to hurry us up. And when she asks what's stopping Joker getting his cure, I'm pointing at you.
Batman! It's Batman!
Cool. Good thing throwing the tank of whatever the fuck that was didn't kill him. This is a universe where no one ever dies from a hit to the head. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been streaming too long. This. We're gonna finish this soon. I'd like to know how that guy actually hit me, even though he like barely scratched me. That was cool. The guys with the shields are like the fucking worst.
Why do you keep doing this to me? It's like you idiots spend every single day thinking up ways to leave me bitterly disappointed. Harley, when you get to the GCPD, kill a couple of them for me, will you, dear?
No problem.
awesome, sweetie.
If any of you are still conscious, get back to base now.
This is where you do the Mr. Freeze fight, right? Mr. Freeze goes, "I don't like you, Batman. You smell."
Impressive, Batman. I doubted you would actually return.
I'm a man of my word, Victor. You should know that by now.
The formula is complete. The bonding process appears to have been successful. How are you feeling? You look unwell.
Give it to me.
I'm afraid I cannot do that.
Oh,
Batman.
no.
You have given me your last order.
This is not a time for negotiation.
I think it is. The clown has my wife. Bring her back to me.
You don't want to do this, Freeze.
Oh, I believe I do. You will bring me Nora, or you will die.
You are in my world.
Oracle, Freeze is attacking me. Get me the telemetry feed from his suit, now.
No problem. Bruce, remember what happened last time. Don't try to take him on in a straight-up fight. He's too powerful. Okay, Data's ready. Coming through now.
See, you know, this is the fight I remember from this game. I don't... Oh, am I supposed to beat the shit out of him? Like, I don't remember, like, the Ra's al Ghul fight. This fight, I remember this being a cool thing.
That is the last time that will work on me.
The whole thing being that he's, like, adaptive.
The clown will pay for taking my wife. No! I see you are attempting to use my weapons against me. Do you really
If you're a bit more perplexed, you do like 6 of them really easy. Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but...
I can't allow Freeze to see me. He's too dangerous.
What? No!
Oh!
That will not happen again. This is my world. You can do nothing to me. I can't.
Vince, bitch.
You cannot hide in the cold, Batman. This world is mine. I have you now.
Will the corner cover work? Hopefully. No, it will not. All right, cool.
Freeze is too smart to fall for the same.
That counts as a silent takedown, I guess, again.
Get off me.
You wish to use magnets against me? I don't know why that's funny to me.
You will suffer that.
Evergreen meme, that one.
Your body heat will betray you. I warn you, Batman. You cannot hide from me.
Uh-oh. Oh, no! I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Kick him in the face again.
Please, find Nora. She's all I have left. It's over.
That safe was on an outside wall.
Harley Quinn.
What?
What are you waiting for? Go and get it back. The clown must pay for what.
Sometimes it sounds like a cannon and it's like a
not
wet
that
slap.
simple.
Sometimes
Joker's
I
got
think
the
it's meant to
steel mill
be
locked down.
comic booky, you
Getting
know,
in will not
where
be
some of
easy.
the, you know,
Perhaps I
big
can
like
help.
punch sound
I've been
effects, or
working
like
on a
in
new
Indiana
projectile
Jones
system.
where
Maybe
like the
these
punches sound like
edge.
not like real punches.
I promise you, Victor, I will find Nora.
Freeze blast. Oh, that's how you get past all those fucking vents now, I remember. I don't think I can explosive gel this. Some thick ice. Does this stupid hack-a-majig end up in all three of the games? It does, doesn't it? I think it's in the third one, too. Punches Indiana Jones sound like a whip than the actual whip. Call the whip sounds are the same ones as the vision mode swaps for the Predator. Well, movies are, games too often, are like fucking, they just pull sounds from libraries. I always think of every bear as the same bear. Every bear is the World of Warcraft bear aggro sound.
My God, our mystery caller was correct. It looks like Batman himself is exiting the building.
Is he really? Hello, Gotham, it's me. I'm afraid Miss Vale will soon be leaving the airway.
I think that lady is also Grey Delisle, Catwoman.
We apologize for this interruption.
We've been hit. We're going down. Mayday! Mayday!
The Doom, yeah.
Gotham, I don't know if you can hear me.
The fucking fireball sound effect in Doom is used in like 1,000 different things too.
Somewhere in Arkham City, we need help. I am now stuck on part of the old Gotham freeway in what looks like a turf war between... What the hell was that? Oh God, there are snipers. They're all around my position. I can see what looks like inmates moving in on us. Please, if anyone can hear me, send help. This is Vicky Vale. I repeat, this is Vicky Vale. If you can hear this, help me.
Everyone's got alliterative names. Well, not everyone, but alliterative names are fun.
This bitch is mine. Don't speak too soon. Joker will be pissed if you screw this up.
Really?
Advance here.
It appears that the snipers covering my position from the southeast have gone. The roof of the Kirshen building has gone quiet. Either they've all left, or someone has taken them out.
There are more?
Hear me. This is Vicky Vale. I am running out of time. I can't move from my position. My pilot is dead. I need help. I will continue to report for you, Gotham, for as long as I am able.
There seems to be a camera malfunction in Sector 3.
You should be safe here for now. Stay here and keep out of sight.
Any chance I could get an exclusive? Care to tell Gotham what's going on with your face?
No. Stay there and be quiet.
Now, that's no way to talk to the nice reporter, Lady Bats.
What do you want?
Who are you talking to?
Now, see what you've done. The poor woman's all confused. Hardly surprising, I suppose. I mean, she's just been in a terrible accident.
That you caused.
How dare you? I've never been so... Oh, what the hell? Yes, okay, it was me. I just needed a little time to guarantee that Harley got back to me with my delicious cure. And if you're a good boy, I may even save a little for you. It's unlikely, I know, but I'm really your last hope,
So, like,
aren't I?
Mr. Freeze was like, that was like an incredible dick move from Mr. Freeze, breaking that cure. Like that was like really dumb.
Are you the one the prophecy spoke of?
Well. Oh,
Good
right.
news, Master Bruce. I believe we have identified
This is a trick. I remember this is a trick side mission. And that this is a side mission that I started like 3 hours ago and then never followed up on. Fuck's he doing leaving crop circles for again? I have no fucking idea.
I managed to track Nora down to somewhere.
Titan. Alright, well. It's been 5 hours. did a lot more of this game than I thought. I think it's a good spot to stop. That's Arkham City. Well, like a good chunk of it. Definitely continue this soon. I'm gonna. This is better than Asylum by like a good amount, which I don't think is a controversial opinion. But I think they really did sort of polish up the combat, opened up the world, made the movement better, added a lot more stuff. It doesn't feel like it's sequelitis, kind of. I know it's kind of like you're in a prison again, but it's different. More characters, more villains. The fighting is much, much, much better. It does feel like it's actually like a significant improvement. So yeah. Main story progress 57%. Jesus. So yeah. Definitely play more of this soon. Bartman.